Hello, painting peeps, and welcome. It's Kathleen from COZ Creations. Welcome to the No Bra Zone number 2, guys. I am glad you're here. I was tooling around Asheville the other day. We have a lot of talented artists here. It's a very, very artsy, craftsy, hippie kind of town, which is kind of my jam. And I was walking around in my Jesus shoes and my backpack visiting some art galleries, and I came across a piece of art that I will post a picture of, and I stood there and looked at it for a while, and I thought to myself, you know, I can kind of do that, I think. So that's what we're attempting today. We're working with some lovely, lovely colors, and we are working as well on a 12 by 36 inch reused canvas. I scraped this and reused the scrapings as a base coat color and let it dry, lightly sanded it, cleaned it off real good, and we're good to go on this baby. Gallery wrap canvases are expensive, and if a painting doesn't work out, you want to try to reuse them. Let's talk about our base coat. Our base coat is not white. It's a beautiful, beautiful pearl color. Now, I visited my friend Courtney Halsher a few days ago, and she gave me several jugs. This is not GAC 800. She reuses her containers. This is golden iridescent pearl mixed with her pouring medium, which is 75% GAC 800 and 25% Floetrol. Now that paint was a little bit too thin for what I wanted to do. So what I did was I added a little bit more Floetrol to it, but because I didn't want to compromise those beautiful pigments. I added into it some of the golden acrylics in the heavy body iridescent pearl. And a lot of people ask questions about heavy body fluid paints. It tends to confuse them. So this is a medium to heavy body golden acrylics in the pearl paint. Let's go ahead and put a little dab of that right there to show that to you. You can see it doesn't move much. It's a heavier body paint. And then I'm going to show you the golden iridescent pearl, the same color, but that is in the fluid paint, guys. And I'm going to put a little dab there next to that. Oh, come on now. There we go. That's about the same amount. And I'm going to show it to you. You can see that this is more fluid than that. So I use this paint to thicken up the very, very fluid iridescent pearl by adding the medium body pearl to my paints. And I will mix that up there in my base coat. So that's our base coat. Our pouring medium today is 50% Floetrol, 50% golden GAC 800. What I do is I put 1 part paint in my cup, 1 part golden GAC 800, and 1 part Floetrol. I might have misspoken earlier. It's 1 part paint, 1 part golden GAC 800, 1 part Floetrol, and I mix and stir it up, and I check my consistency. What I'm looking for this painting is just a subtle mound on a mound, and I can tell by looking at this I need to add just a little bit more water. Let's compare it to the consistency of this. The mound on this one is a little bit fatter, a little bit juicier, so we're going to add just a little bit more water to that. So let's talk about our paint colors. In this yummy cup right here, we have DecoArt Metallics in the 24 karat gold, and I added just a little bit of the Extreem 24 karat gold as well to kick it up a notch, because what I'm going to do, this painting is actually going to hang vertically. It's going to have a very soft muted pearl and a little bit of gray on the top, a darker hue of Paynes gray and pewter towards the bottom. And then I'm going to put a gold line down the middle. A gold line, or you know what? My mind keeps going towards the silver. So we will see as this painting progresses what we're going to do. This cup right here is golden fluids, and that is the iron oxide. That's a pretty shade of gray. Now I also added a couple of drops. Let me grab it, guys. Of the Vallejo Pearl Medium. So this is the iron oxide with the Vallejo Pearl Medium. You add a little bit at a time, stir it up until you get to the color that makes you smile. And that is a pretty shimmery gray. One of my favorite colors right here. This is golden fluids, and that is their Paynes gray with nothing added to it but 1 part paint, 1 part Floetrol, and 1 part golden GAC 800. We did not need any water in this paint like we did this paint, because this is fluid, this is a medium body paint. Right here, a lot of people's favorite, DecoArt Metallics. That is their Pewter. That is a medium body paint, guys. You can see how thick that is. So we did need to add some water to this fellow to bring it down to the consistencies of our fluid paints. Just a subtle mound on a mound, not a blob on a blob. This pretty shade right here for good luck is our golden iridescent pearl in the fluid paints. I did not need to add any water. 1 part paint, 1 part Floetrol, 1 part golden GAC 800, and that guy was good to go. This right here is our golden iridescent silver, and I kicked it up a notch by adding the DecoArt Extreem Sheen silver to it. So this took just a squeeze of water because this is a heavier body paint than this. So I hope your heads aren't spinning, guys. I know my head certainly spun out of control 2 years ago when I started this painting journey, but eventually you will get it if you keep trying. Don't give up, guys. So I'm going to put some tunes on for you. I'm going to put some tunes on for me so I can get into the zone, and we're going to get busy painting, guys. I'm glad you're here.
Keep it up one more minute. Keep it up, you're so great. Standing, talking, you got me checkmate. No one's watching or nothing. I have cleared out the room, also that you can get to be the big spoon. Ooh, cuddle me blue. Take me to the edges of you. Cuddle me blue. Take me to the edges of you. Every little inch of my skin, baby, I will let you in. Cuddle me blue. Take me to the edges of you. Every little inch of my skin, baby, I will let you in.
Wish that I could stay in this moment forever, so I can hold you in my arms. I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you. You will grow up in the blink of an eye and move out and beyond your own. But no matter what comes your way, I will stay right here beside you to catch you if you fall. And deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you. Wish that I could stay in this moment forever, so I can hold you in my arms. I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed.